What's going on, everybody? It's Davey from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop, so park your ass right there. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button. Also, if you check the link below, you'll see a Patreon account. You click it, you become a member. All you got to do is try recommend movies and music and trailers from we react to. Now, click the link, homie. Now, with that being said, we're here today to review Prisoners of the Ghostland. Everybody knows that this is that brand new movie starring Nicolas Cage and Sofia Boutella, who we know from the Mummy remake with Tom Cruise, and we know Nicolas Cage from Gone in 60 Seconds, a national treasure, and now he is like the freaking connoisseur of freaking B movies and shit. And then this movie was directed by Sion Sono. Never heard of the guy, but I will get into his directing style in a minute. Synopsis, homie. This movie is basically Nicolas Cage is a criminal. He's locked up for robbing a bank. And the freaking governor comes and he basically who's Bill Moseley, by the way. Bill Moseley's in this movie. Also, we have like supporting cast members from like Shin Godzilla and Godzilla Final Wars, which is pretty interesting too, but that's beside the point. The governor, he basically gives Nicolas Cage's character an ultimatum. He's like, all right, check this out. So he hires this fool Nicolas Cage to go into the wasteland in order to get his daughter, right? And what ends up happening is Nicolas Cage's character is strapped up with a bomb on his neck, bomb on his arms, bomb on his balls, right? Which is comedic relief as it is. And his whole job is he has 5 days, 3 days to go find the girl, and then and then 2 more days once he actually gets her to come back. So he has 5 days in total to make it back with the girl, or the bombs go kaboom, right? Now that's all I'm going to tell you. So let's start off with the good, as limited as it is. One, the cinematography in this movie is dope as shit. Like, it gives you that old spaghetti western, that old school samurai feel throughout the movie. You have like it's like scenes that are taken straight from like samurai movies. The cuts on the neck and the squirting blood, and then the squirts on the wall, or it squirts on the roses or something like that. It has a lot of that cliche shit. It feels like a spaghetti western at times. It even has the spaghetti western music infused with the Japanese samurai music, which is dope as shit. The scenes, the shots, the color schemes, the color palettes, everything is freaking dope in that regard, right? Like when you're in a scene and everything's so vague and discolored, and all of a sudden you have people wearing masks, or they have like little candles or flowers or something that are bright, vivid colors, and they stand out and it just pops, you know? There's even like this scene with the gumballs. It's really cinematic. But that's where the freaking compliments end, homie. Everything after that is some fucking bullshit.
You know what's bullshit?
First of all, Nicolas Cage's acting, I get it. I don't know if this shit was done on purpose. I think it was done on purpose because all the acting in this movie, it feels like a Z film. And these actors, especially Nicolas Cage and Bill Moseley, I know for a fucking damn sure that these fools can actually act. So it's kind of weird when you get into a scene that's like, fuck, dude, this is like Z-level acting. Nicolas Cage's script was trash. Most of the script in this shit was trash. The dialogue was trash. It was fucking horrible. Even the fucking idea of this movie was fucking stupid, right? Like, it's such a fucking stupid movie. And it's laughable at times. And it's like, this is the thing. There's some comedic relief in this movie. And I feel like if they might have scratched that itch a little bit more, this movie might become a cult classic. They're really trying to bank off of this Mandy shit over the Space of Colors. All these fucking B movies that fucking Nicolas Cage has been doing that people have been loving, you know? And then it's these cinematic fucking B movies at that. They're trying to bank off of that. But the thing is this. You have to be able to entertain the viewer. I was sleepy. I was falling asleep. I was fucking bored. I wanted it to end. I was checking the runtime. I was like, how much longer do we have left? It was really fucking bad, bro. Like, I was really watching this movie like, damn, this shit was fucking horrible. And the idea, when you're watching the trailer, you're like, yo, this shit look tight. Like, you got cowboys and fucking samurais and shit. This shit look hard, right? And then, look. If you're going to do a samurai cowboy fusion type shit, you might want to have a little bit more fighting involved. I think, honestly, a little bit more choreography fights or choreographed fights, I think that shit could have set this movie off. You know? It really could have, but it didn't because it didn't have any. You know what I'm saying? And then basically they had to have Nicolas Cage's stunt double, bro. So fucking obvious when this man steps on the scene, but we just gonna leave that there. The movie's just filled with like weird shit. Like it does a good job at feeling like a fucking weird what is it, Mad Max type atmosphere. That's the name I was trying to think of earlier. It really gives you that feel of the Mad Max, like, you know, Fury Road type shit. It really feels like a dilapidated city and things like that. And then you have the preacher man getting carried around and them trying to prevent the freaking clock from going because they're afraid that if the clock moves, it's going to blow up or whatever the case may be. I mean, like I said, it's neither here nor there. The cinematic moments are cool, but that fucking script, that dialogue, the whole idea of this movie was so fucking stupid, and it could have been done way better. Like, in my opinion, this shit could have been so much fucking better if it honestly had a little bit more of a like fighting in it, or if they would have bought maybe into like the little comedy aspect a little bit more. It, you know, it would have been cool. But like, to waste my man Bill Moseley like that, bro, you wasted the shit out of Bill Moseley. Bill Moseley's character annoyed the fuck out of me, bro. All that singing and dancing bullshit in the backgrounds and shit, that shit, looking like some fucking animatronics from Chuck E. Cheese.
Great. Would you like us to sing you a special song?
Hell no.
You got it.
Miss me with that bullshit. That shit was fucking stupid. This movie was trash. It was dumb. I will not be watching this again. I don't know why I even took the time to even give this shit a moment of my breath. But, you know, that's what the fuck I'm here for. I'm here to take these bullets that all of you guys so happen to be dodging. So I'm just going to let you know off top. I'm going to fucking body this movie.
Get what you fucking deserve! I just caught me a mean body!
Yeah, you heard that shit. I'm not even going to give you a fucking option. This movie is bodied, homie. Shit's basura, filth, trash, garbage water, hot dog water, all that bullshit, bro. Fuck this movie, man. Nicolas Cage needs to stop bullshitting and just go take a fucking real script. If you read a script and it sounds like some bullshit, pass it on, homie. If this movie would have took itself just a little bit more serious, maybe that shit could have been tight. You know, maybe a little bit more choreography fights. Maybe it would have took a little bit more time in developing the script. Maybe. But other than that, bullshit. This movie sucked. Anyway, that's my review. Let me know if you agree or disagree, whatever the case may be. Drop it in the comment section down below. And you are now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop. I hope you guys are having a magnificent day. And adios. Stay away from bullshit.